Hello to all my friends out there. I thought I would let you see my flower arrangements because pretty soon I'm planning on ripping them up. I'm working on the holiday decor little by little. I don't want to spend much money on the decor, but I want my house to look nice. And I'm going through my house room by room by room. And I thought I was almost done, and I'm not. I still have lots of junk to get rid of. This video is saving money does not mean making life miserable. Cut spending in a way that does not hurt. Because if it's too miserable, you're not going to keep doing it, for one thing. It's too miserable. One of my friends would be so miserable, and then as soon as she would get her tiny little check, she would go out to eat. It was only $9, but that was not counting tip, and that was not counting drink, I don't think. So you can't be, I mean, she would look forward to it, and I didn't blame her, but it's not a good idea if you're going to be broke at the end of the month. I'm looking for tea party stuff. I'm looking for more tea party stuff to give myself for a little reward for going to the gym for a year. Notice this vase? That is the kind of vase I buy junk jewelry in, so I made use of my vase. Okay, so I went to the gym and I thought, you know, when your expectations are not realistic, you can get discouraged. And I thought, I don't want to join Weight Watchers because last time I joined Weight Watchers, I gained my weight back and I don't like the food I can have. So what I want to do is go through my meals. I found a great meal plan and find meals that I like. So today I had a cheese omelet with toast. And then last night I had a tuna sandwich with chips. And I have tuna in there, so I'm not going to be caught without a meal. And then I'm following the meal plan, which is low cost for dinner, chicken baked or grilled, occasionally beef or fish. Okay, chicken every other day is too much for me, and that doesn't work for me. So I have to revise that a little bit. Pasta, okay. Rice, okay. Basic vegetables, green beans, carrots, and peas, that's okay. Occasionally burgers, tacos, and pizza on more special days. I was thinking pizza is a non-issue. Just go to Ralph's and buy a $5 pizza. On the $5 day, their pizzas are $10. Get a $5 pizza. Sides are salads, steamed vegetables, breads or rolls, and snacks are granola bars and fruit cups. Okay, today I was at the gym and I was talking to one of the ladies I know who just happens to be a chef. And I said to her, what I hate are giant salads. And so she gave me the best ever ideas. She goes, how about a romaine lettuce leaf? So I thought, yeah, just one leaf is doable. And then a little bit of tomatoes, a few veggies. In this case, I'm just going to have tomatoes because I like tomatoes. So the trick is to get salads that you like. And you know, like as usual, how you don't know everything. Well, okay, I have come somewhere with this salad thing. Okay, so basically, here's what I have so far. So now I want to add some protein. So I have a boiled egg. You know, at the gym, some of them eat a lot of eggs, and they don't seem any worse for the wear. So I want to make my meal more protein. So I could have had a half a can of tuna, and I like a little mayonnaise and pickles in it, so it could be lettuce with tuna, but I chose it could be a 1/4 cup cottage cheese, and I buy that marked down. It could be an avocado which would be good, and it could be some olives, but she gave me a great idea. How about some shrimps? I'll go, yeah. So I bought this shrimp marked down to $3.25, and it was $5, which is still reasonable, but I can get this stuff marked down all the time. So what I will do is tonight I will have some shrimp on my salad. Oh, these things are so hard to get open. And then I will freeze the rest. So, okay, the expiration on these were only 2 days shorter than the full price shrimps. Well, you can't say they're not in a heavy duty. Here's the tab. Oh, there you go. All right, here we go. I would say these would be pretty much unlimited. Mmm. That is so good. And you know what is crazy? When I first went to the gym, they suggested shrimp. And so if you're like me and you're not much of a seafood eater, it also comes with some cocktail sauce. And it comes with a lemon, but I'm not eating that tonight, because I have, I like salad dressing, and I have Thousand Island salad dressing. So this is, if you're not one that dearly loves, like the bodybuilders, sometimes they have bowls of salad. I don't like it. So we'll just have a little, I'm like a food stylist. You have to be, otherwise do you want to keep fighting your weight for the rest of your life? I'm sick of it. I don't want to fight my weight. Okay, so now some valuable information has come my way. So this is 1 serving size of rice. So 1 serving size, okay, for regular rice for 1 person. Now, rice eaters eat a lot more rice than this, so you can eat up to a cup. But this rice was 3 tablespoons raw, and then I just cooked it. And then I made some tasty bell peppers. These are like meatloafs, but this way I'm getting a little extra vegetables. So here they are. Made by moi. Okay. I guess you guys noticed that I'm feeling a lot better after my latest insomnia attack. Oh my gosh, it was bad this time. I have learned though, don't get excited. It passes eventually, but when it's a bad spell of it, I think this one lasted almost a month or longer. I was in misery, you guys, but I came out of it as usual. So now this is a huge meal. And I thought I'm just, and big thanks to Scientology. You know, I watched Dr. Berg, and I think I like to lean towards low carb, not no carb, low carb. And he has the best channel out there, so take a look at this. Okay, so that is not too expensive. Once we start getting the hang of this, it's no big deal at all. Okay, so I had tuna with chips. So I know I have this meal of sandwich and chips. I'm not big on fruit, you guys. I did not get fat eating fruit. So what I found was 2 kinds of chips marked down at Ralph's. And chips are expensive, but if you watch out, for these were good. And so what I did is I had these little bowls this size, and with my tuna sandwich, I ate a little bowl of chips. So I did markdown shopping, and then I am I had my eye out, and this was marked down, and we have 3 or 4 holidays and special occasions, so this will come in handy. Okay, so I bought 2 bags of chips. The cheesecake, the lettuce was $1.99. The bell peppers are $1, and the shrimp was $3.25, and I will freeze the rest, so next time. One of the ladies told me, I saw on a YouTube channel, that she defrosts her shrimp in water, but if you just set them out, like I defrosted the hamburger in no time. Let me see if I can find the burger. Nope, that's not it. I had these 1/3, here it is. When I had these 1/3 pound hamburgers, don't look in my freezer, and they were some kind of jalapeno hamburgers. So for my stuffed pepper, I had hamburgers, and then I had these packaged crackers, so I just needed a little bit. So 1 packet was this much, and so I have learned like 3 tablespoons of rice. I used 3 tablespoons of crackers, 1 egg yolk, and then I put ketchup because I thought that would be good. So this is a pretty cheap meal. Okay, so omelet with cheese and toast, and I put butter on my toast. Oh, I watch European videos, especially the food halls are very, very helpful. And they're saying over there that the butter is very high. So next time I find the butter a good price, I will buy some. Okay, also I got a good tip on Deep South Bama with Mr. Tom. Deep South Bama with Mr. Tom. And it was about Fairlife milk. It's a little bit more expensive, but it has a really long shelf life. So in my omelet today, I used evaporated milk because I store that. But I think I'm going to look into some of this what's it called? Fairlife milk. I never thought about buying that. Okay, home decor on a budget. So Christmas is going to be here. You know, Halloween, I love Halloween, is going to be here before you know it. And Thanksgiving is going to be here before you know it. But the big one that's going to be here is Christmas. So I am purging stuff. And you don't realize how much stuff you have until you start purging it. And it's miserable. I was tempted to throw it in the dumpster, but I thought, no, you're going to donate it. So I used the AI app. I told the AI what furniture I had, and I asked for suggestions. And so what they suggested in their suggestions was lighter, like carpets and pillows and stuff. And I thought, wow, that looks so much better. So I had a light carpet, and I moved that into the living room and the dark one into the dining room. So now my living room looks really good, and my dining room not so much, but that is okay. So the AI app really helps. It's $9.98 a month, and you can ask it. Now that I'm getting familiar with the AI, I know when someone's gotten their content from the AI. I thought, I am not going to do this. What you see is what you get. How I do it, not what the AI, but whatever works. Okay, so now I'm looking for cheaper items on non-food items. That's trickier than you would think. What I am going to do is eliminate or go cheap. One of the things that I used to go really cheap on was diapers, because I thought, why should I spend a lot? And I would get these really awful diapers that you could just whip on and off, and I would get them a little bigger. And my babysitter said, you're the only one who brings enough diapers. And I said, that's because I'm the only one buying these cheap diapers. So think about maybe don't buy your, sorry to say this, but don't go to Target. Maybe go buy some cheap type diapers. They're so expensive. We practically have a stampede on diaper day at the food pantry. I mentioned to you that I saw people lined up at the food pantry, and the line wasn't so long, but the people looked pretty poor, just to put it bluntly. I don't know where these people came from, but it didn't look good, you guys. I'd be stocking up my house, you know, with like, okay, like looking for meat, dairy, cheese, cereal, and chips. So I bought 10 bags of chips for $5, and I thought, why should I? I can get markdown chips. I got the markdown chips at Ralph's. Okay, so I'm drinking cheap soda pop. That is a bit of a misery, but you know, they're just getting greedy, like $3 for a Coke. I don't even mind the $3. What I mind is the crazy stuff I have to go through to get it. That I mind. So thinking about the cheap, I mean, it could be anything. It could be cheap if you can stand it. This, don't attack me. Cheap coffee, cheap clothes. I'm going to be buying some cheap clothes. Oh, and I've come to something. You know, the colors, you know, I mentioned to you that I was so miserable. How about gray, white with some pops of yellow? How about some burgundy, some blue, some beige, and some brown with some kind of pops of color? And then I buy cheap jewelry, and today 2 of my bracelets got really old and broke, so that was a bummer, but that's okay. Lots more where that came from. Let me just give you a cheap shot at the food list, and I will be back tomorrow. I think I want to say one more thing, is something I have been seeing. I think what I'm seeing is people freaking out with, I don't know actually, but it seems like freaking out, like instead of staying the course and like figuring this stuff out, they're kind of just really kind of doing some dumb stuff. So what you want to do is you want to say, okay, I don't want to make this any worse. And if you're really, really cheap and you figure this stuff out now, it's going to save so much misery. Okay, I want to say one more thing, and it's about the you country and the our country. Maybe it's going to be over soon, but maybe it's not. So we want to prepare for maybe the worst. And then the other war, that's a forever war. I wouldn't get to that. War has been no end to it. So we kind of have to brace ourselves for no end to that. Okay, now if you live in an area that's had the power grid knocked out, you're not going to have any water. So where are you going to go? You need to figure that out before it happens. With no water, trying to shelter in place indefinitely is probably not a good idea. And the no water thing could happen with earthquakes, all kinds of things. Even a month, you might be better off to have the capacity to evacuate and then come back. But a lot of people are dependent on their job. Okay, what if your job is a job that is not open when there's no electricity and power? That's a bad thought too. So that's why we want to be really thrifty now. Okay, you guys, I will see you tomorrow. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And God bless you all. Bye, you guys. Don't give up. Don't worry. Everything will be fine if we're thrifty.